Hey everybody, this is Puck Gal Card Breaks family break number 30. This is a 4-box break of the brand new Upper Deck 22-23 extended series that came out on Wednesday. I apologize that we have to go live on YouTube today, but Facebook Live is not working for some reason. We've tried for about 20 minutes to no avail. So rather than postpone the break, we're just going to have to stream this one on YouTube. So we'll just try this out today. Hope that everybody is having a great day. And we are opening 4 boxes of this. So in order to do that, we obviously need to go ahead and get some teams assigned through the randomizer. It's a 32 spot break in which every team is represented in these boxes. So let's come on over and do the randomizer. Here's our list of participants for today. And we are going to roll dice 3 times. Looking for an 8 or larger on our third roll to proceed. 3 is not going to do it, so now we need an 8 from this point forward. First roll in which we get 8 or higher, we will proceed. Hey, 11 is going to do the trick. So we're going to come over to random.org and need the list of teams. Okay. Hang on just a moment, guys. Sorry about that. Looks like the computer restarted on me. Usually have that pulled right up and ready to go. All right, here's our 32 teams. We're going to run it 11 times. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. I'm not entirely sure how the chat function during the YouTube stream works, so I'll try to locate it once we are back over on the break station, but let's go ahead and get through this part first, and then we will deal with all of that. So one more time through the randomizer makes 11 total times. Let's grab this info. All right, and come back over here to our sheet of names and paste it in. Now, just like we always do, we are going to still do a quick screen grab of this information in case anybody comes to watch this later and needs to know who they ended up with as their team. This is Puck Gal Card Breaks family number 30. And we'll come right back to the break announcement post right here and stick that right in here. All right, let's take a peek at who has what today. We will begin with the current reigning Cup champs, the Colorado Avalanche, who Michelle Knudsen has today. The last 2 teams left in the playoffs, Tatiana Matsfield on her second spot has the Vegas Golden Knights, and Chris Lindsay has their opponent, the Florida Panthers. Golden Knights fell to the Florida Panthers.
Yeah. Hey, on the top right, you should be able to turn on your chat. Your chat's not on inside the YouTube.
Yeah, all I have in my top right is an X, so I'm not going to press that. Sorry.
See a setting button anywhere else?
Yeah, just one that says enable flash and mute microphone. That's it. Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. I'm sorry. At this point, we're in the stream, so we're just going to have to continue. Because I don't want to press that X, and next thing you know, we're not in the stream anymore. All right, other popular teams for this break would be Minnesota Wild, Rhonda Rowicker on her second spot, Carolina Hurricanes for Amanda Garlock on her second spot. Chad Lenchuk has the Dallas Stars, Doyle Raines, who is new to us today, so welcome Doyle, has the Boston Bruins. Pittsburgh Penguins are going to Desiree St. Germain. Seattle Kraken, Brittany Sneed. And let's pick one more. How about the Edmonton Oilers for Jana Escobedo on her second spot? So that said, let's go and open some cards. Each of these boxes has 192 total cards inside for a grand total of 768 on this break. Get the cards out of the way real quick. There's a pretty good set of rookie cards in here. There are also some fun new inserts, including Black Diamond Dominance, the Collector's Choice series, which is like a 3-piece puzzle set where you can collect all 3 pieces that make a little horizontal puzzle of particular players. Dazzlers are still in there. UD Canvas are still in there. High gloss exclusive, etc. All right, so here we go with box number 1. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry that I can't figure out the chat thing. On my end of the screen, it shows me only an X to leave the stream on the top, and on the bottom there's simply a button that asks if I want to mute my microphone or turn on the flash. And that is all I've got, unfortunately. Alrighty, we have got Zach Aston Reese, Leafs, Troy Terry, All-Star Ducks, Joe Pavelski, All-Star Dallas Stars. These are from when the All-Star game was here in Vegas last year. Vitek Vanacek, Devils, Timo Meier, All-Star Sharks, now with the Devils. Brock McGinn, Penguins, now Ducks. Freddie Anderson, All-Star Hurricanes. And a retro Matthew Tkachuk for the Panthers is going to Chris Lindsay. He, of course, was responsible for the game-winning goal last night. Unfortunate for us here in Vegas, but fortunate for the Panthers to not go down 3-0 in the series. So because of that, we'll play them again in Florida tomorrow and then be back in Vegas Tuesday night for Game 5. This is a throwback to the 07-08 Upper Deck card design. So all retros in this box are from 15 seasons ago. Throwing it back. Okay, Sam Gagner, Jets. David Krejci, Bruins. Extended Series checklist features Matthew Tkachuk and Nino Niederreiter. This shows us the first 100 base cards in the set. There are 200 total across 2 checklists. Maxim Comtois, Ducks. Eric Brandstrom, Senators. Colton Sissons, Predators. Niels Lundqvist, Stars. And one of those retro Kaprizovs, 07-08 for the Minnesota Wild for Rhonda Rowicker on her 2nd spot. This is definitely, it's definitely strange to stream on YouTube. I can't see any chat. I can't interact with you in any way. I don't really love it. No idea what's going on with Facebook. Hopefully it clears itself up over the next couple hours or so. You got the chat to work? Yeah. Okay, Don says he did get the chat to work. If you guys want to chat on here, you will now be able to. I guess I still won't be able to see it, but you guys will be able to do it at least. So if you ask me anything, don't be offended if I don't answer. I don't see any of it. All right, Sebastian Aho, All-Star Hurricanes, Oliver Wahlstrom Islanders, Phil Kessel Golden Knights, Peter Mrazek Blackhawks, Pavel Zacha Bruins, Alexi Protas Capitals, Nicholas Delorier Flyers, and a Blue Dazzler Mads Sogard for the Ottawa Senators goes to Jessica Velarde Paxton. Man. I'm like, who do I chat with? What do I even say here? Well, okay, well, one thing I can tell you is right before I started the stream, right before I fought with the stream, I did go ahead and open break 31 so that we have another break open for spots. Our next break for this family group will be a pick your team. It is mostly like the pick your teams we did last week. The only difference is we will be putting in one of these boxes in place of Skybox Middle Universe. Because Skybox Middle Universe, we've been out of it for just a little bit and we're waiting for some more to come in, but B, also because it's a good way to rotate this product in. So we're just making one small sub out. It does increase the cards you get from 348 total that we're opening to like 423. So it's actually more cards, so that's kind of nice. So anyway, that one is open. We will announce the stream date and time once we're closer to filling it, but if you'd like to control which team you get, make sure to grab a spot in break 31. Vitaly Kravtsov, Rangers now Canucks. Justin Schultz, Kraken. Justin Braun, Flyers. Ryan Murray, Oilers. Troy Stetcher, Coyotes now Flames. Sam Steele, Wild. Logan O'Connor, Avalanche. And we have a double Black Diamond rookie gems of Wyatt Johnston for the Dallas Stars for Chad Lenchuk. Not super easy to tell which one the insert is in the set. This is a Frenchie. That's our insert. So this is a Variant Francaise, as you can see down on the bottom right corner. It's going to be Alexander Romanov for the New York Islanders. So that one is going to Levon Rubel. If anyone's interested in trading Frenchies, Rhonda Britton specifically collects Frenchies and will trade you other cards for them. Ali Mata, Red Wings. Brian Carpenter Rangers, Nick Foligno Bruins, Jonathan Huberdeau Flames, Brendan Smith Devils, Antti Ranta Hurricanes, and Rasmus Sandin Leafs. Calvin DeHaan Hurricanes, Jason Zucker Penguins, Gabe Velarde LA Kings, Jeff Petrie Penguins, Jordan Kyrou All-Star Blues, John Klingberg Ducks Now Wild, Dylan Larkin All-Star for the Red Wings, and we've got a 07-08 throwback Young Guns card of Nick Perbix for the Tampa Bay Lightning, going to Chad Lunchuk on his second spot. So this is what the Young Guns design looked like in 07-08. This is a throwback to it with a new player on it. So Nick Perbix for the Bay. We have got Scott Wedgwood for the Dallas Stars, Clayton Keller, Coyotes All-Star, Derek Ryan Oilers, Connor McDavid All-Star Oilers, Alex Pietrangelo All-Star Golden Knights, David Riddick Jets, Thomas Grice St. Louis Blues, and Jonathan Berggren is our Young Guns for the Detroit Red Wings, for Amanda Garlock on her third spot. What? Okay, Nick Suzuki, All-Star Canadians, David Gustafson Jets, Alexander Romanov Islanders, Matthias Samuelsson Sabres, Alex DeBrincat All-Star Blackhawks, now with the Senators, Tom Wilson All-Star Capitals, Victor Hedman All-Star Lightning, and a gold holographics of Juraj Slafkovsky, #1 draft pick from this season. For Laura Ground on her third spot for the Montreal Canadiens. Everyone thought Shane Wright was going first. And everyone was a little surprised when Montreal actually skipped over him and took Slafkovsky instead. Shane Wright ends up going fourth to the Seattle Kraken. Not exactly what they thought was going to happen, but I think Kraken fans were very happy to get Shane Wright. Might have all worked out, hopefully. Timothy Liljegren, Maple Leafs, Zach Cassian, Coyotes, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Kraken, Philip Grubauer, Kraken, Josh Mahura, Panthers, Andrei Vasilevsky, All-Star Lightning, Travis Dermott, Canucks, and a single diamond black diamond Tim Stützle, Ottawa Senators, for Jessica Velarde Paxton. Oh, we pulled an Aiden Hill autograph out of this box. Ha. Okay, somebody just asked me the other day if I've ever pulled an autograph out of a series box, and I said no, because I actually previously have not. What better guy could we be getting literally right now than this, though? Vegas Golden Knights person is Tatiana. She just pulled an autographed Aiden Hill card. Wow. There you go. Bink. We like to say bink. When we hit really big cards, Aiden Hill autograph now is pretty coveted. Very nice card for Tatiana. First time ever that I've pulled an auto from one of these. All right, Ben Hutton, Golden Knights. Tristan Jarry, All-Star Penguins. Vincent Trocheck, Rangers. Evgeny Dodanov, Canadiens now Stars. Matt Murray, Leafs. Dominic Kubalik, Red Wings. And Axel Johnson, Fjallby, Jets. Taddy Matz with the Aiden Hill auto. Alrighty, Jake Gensel, Penguins All-Star. Josh Brown, Coyotes, Philip Gustafson, Wild, Vladislav Nemesnikov, Lightning, now Jets. Mark Stahl, Panthers, Fabian Zetterlund, Devils, now Sharks. We have a Black Diamond Dominance for the Senators. It's going to be Jake Sanderson for Jessica Velarde Paxton. These are numbered on the back. This will be 530 of 1,000, Jake Sanderson. And it's a two-banger pack because next behind that we have Mac Hollowell, Young Guns rookie for the Maple Leafs for Jonathan Downing. Pretty nice when we get two inserts in one pack. I feel like these boxes are kind of good about that. It happens pretty frequently. We've opened a lot of these, actually, since Wednesday. I'm having a good time with them, for sure. So you will notice several things about this extended series. Number one, they are featuring a base variant All-Star card that show guys who played in the All-Star game last year in Las Vegas. So those are pretty cool. You'll also notice a lot of the cards feature the guys wearing the reverse retro jerseys that came out this year. So that's pretty fun as well. Thatcher Demko, All-Star Canucks. Steven Lorentz, Sharks. Eric Gustafson, Capitals. Gustav Forsling, Panthers. Kirill Kaprizov, All-Star Wild. Brett Kulak, Oilers. Leon Draisaitl, All-Star Oilers. 0708 Retro, Vladimir Tarasenko goes to Michelle Backstrom, who has the Blues. He was a mid-season move to the New York Rangers. Another thing you'll notice about this box is finally a lot of guys who were moved in the off-season and or early this season are now updated into their correct uniforms on these cards. Examples would be like Jonathan Huberdeau, Johnny Gaudreau. Who else? Those are two big ones. Matthew Tkachuk, etc. All right, Cale Makar, All-Star Avs. Ville Husso would be a good example. He used to be with the Blues, now a Red Wing. Jordan Eberle, All-Star Kraken, the first one in Seattle Kraken history. Anton Strawman, Bruins. Here is the other checklist. So if you're looking at the checklist side by side, that's who they chose. So this is the second 100. No, this is the first 100 cards of the set. This is the second 100 cards of the base set if you're collecting them all and want to check them off there. The card features Nazem Kadri, who is now a Flame, and Johnny Gaudreau, who is now a Blue Jacket, in those new respective uniforms. Jack Hughes, Devils All-Star. Casey Cizikas, Islanders, and we have got a really nice UD Canvas Young Guns combo card for our Dallas Stars person, which is Chad Lunchuk. This is Matej Blumel or Matej Blumel. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how to say his first name. I'm going to guess it's Matej Blumel for the Dallas Stars. UD Canvas Young Guns combo card. Pretty nice pull. All right, we have Zach Werenski, All-Star Blue Jackets. Hopefully makes his return this year after being out this season injured. Andrew Cogliano, Avs. Alexander Georgiev, Avalanche. Brady Tkachuk, Senators All-Star. Patrice Bergeron, Bruins All-Star. Zach Parise, Islanders. Darcy Kemper, Capitals, and the middle of a Cale Makar Collector's Choice Series puzzle card. So Avs person today is Michelle Knudsen. Like I said earlier, these are 3-piece puzzles. This is the center. So she would be looking for the right and the left to go with it. It does show us on the back what it looks like when put together. So that is the completed puzzle. Each of them have kind of like the fun facts on the back of them. So yeah, those are an interesting choice for this box. Now, lots of people will be trying to collect all 3 pieces of their favorites. Patrick Maroon, Lightning. Austin Matthews, All-Star Leafs. Nicholas Milosh, Flames. Adam Boqvist, Blue Jackets. Aiden Hill, Vegas Golden Knights. Max Domi, Blackhawks, now Stars. Ben Chirot, Red Wings. We have a round 1 draft. Marco Rossi, Minnesota Wild card for Rhonda Rowicker on her second spot.
You can't see chat on there, can you?
No.
I wonder why.
I don't know, but all that does is exit the stream, and all this does is ask me if I want to put on my microphone or flash.
Okay. I hear you just fine.
Yeah, I know. I'm just over here in my own little world, though. Just chatting it up by myself.
I wonder why.
Talk about card
Maybe
facts,
turn
I guess.
Turn your phone sideways and see what it does.
Well, let's do this pack first. Jacob Middleton, Wild. Simon Benoit, Ducks. Derek Brassard, what? Derek Brassard. Oh, Middleton, yeah. Nino Niederreiter, Predators, now Jets. Claude Giroux, All-Star Flyers, now with the Ottawa Senators. Yaroslav Halak, Rangers. Michael Matheson, Canadiens. And our Smooth Grooves is Wyatt Johnston. So this is an acetate silver. Wyatt Johnston for the Stars for Chad Lunchuk, who so far is hitting some really nice Stars selections. All right, PB is asking me to rotate my phone this direction. Nope, it says orientation is locked. Nope, that's not going to work. It says orientation is locked. Please turn phone back. Yeah, I guess once you decide you're streaming, you have decided the angle you're going at. So I am out of luck. All right, Josh Manson, Avalanche. Jan Ruta, Penguins. Kyle Connor, Jets All-Star. This would be his brother, Evgeny Svechnikov, Sharks. Brothers, correct, with Andre. Jack Campbell, Oilers. Colin Blackwell, Blackhawks. Cam Talbot, Senators. And we have got a history class, Geno Malkin. Going to our Penguins person, that is Desiree St. Germain. Evgeny Malkin history class card. Stunning insert. I like him. Okay, Colin Miller, Dallas Stars. Patrick Nemeth, Coyotes. Sonny Milano, Capitals. Roman Josi, All-Star Predators. Andrew Kopp, Red Wings. Jonathan Marchessault, Vegas Golden Knights All-Star. I have that same jersey, and he signed it. Fun fact. Ilya Samsonov, Leafs, and our round 1 draft is going to be Dylan Guenther of the Arizona Coyotes, going to Michel Almani. Michel Almani gets the Desert Dogs. Dylan Guenther, of course, is a pretty in-demand player right now, card-wise. Doing super, super well in the minors, and so people are collecting him. If you're pulling Dylan Guenther cards, hang on to him. Okay, Tony DeAngelo, Flyers. Eric Comrie, Sabres. Eric Holla, Devils. Jordan Martinick, Hurricanes. All-Star Stamkos, Lightning. Nikita Zadorov, Flames. Mason Marchment, Stars. And our UD canvas is going to be Ryan Strome for the Anaheim Ducks for Amanda Garlock on her first spot. Meanwhile, the birds are going crazy downstairs right now. Can hear him up down there peeping it up. That's his way of talking to the stream, I guess. Eric Goodbranson, Blue Jackets. Claude Giroux, Senators. Dakota Joshua, Canucks. Brent Burns, Hurricanes. Nick Bugstad, Coyotes, now Oilers. Andre Burakovsky, Kraken. Justin Hall, Maple Leafs. And our round 1 draft is the number 1 draft. It's Uri Slafkovsky again for the Canadiens for Laura Ground on her 3rd spot. So VGK will be playing a game 5 at the very least back here at home on Tuesday. We have locked in our ability to go, so we'll be there. Maybe we'll win a cup. Who knows? Be nice, right? All right, Sean Monahan, Canadiens. Ilya Mikheyev, Canucks. Mason Shaw, Wild. John Gibson, All-Star Ducks. Yusei Saros, All-Star Predators. Andre Palat, Devils. Chris Crater, Rangers All-Star. Our UD canvas is Johnny Gaudreau, Johnny Hockey. For the Columbus Blue Jackets, that is going to Robin Ann. Former Flame, spent a lot of his career there, and now in Columbus, which is my former team. Prior to moving to Vegas and becoming, eventually, a Vegas Golden Knights fan. Okay, Frank Vetrano, Ducks. Rasmus Dahlin, All-Star Sabres. Mark Stone, All-Star Golden Knights. Marcus Johansson, Capitals now Wild. Ryan Strome, Ducks. Nazem Kadri, Calgary Flames. Johnny Gaudreau, All-Star Flames. This is before he moved to Columbus. And we have an SPX Sky Blue die cut for the Penguins. It's going to be Samuel Poulin for the Pittsburgh Penguins for Desiree St. Germain. So from what I understand, these are a throwback to a 97-98 SPX design, I believe. You can also pull bronze versions that are numbered to 250 and gold versions that are numbered to 50. We did pull in Ovechkin bronze yesterday or the day before, and no, the day before, actually, on the release day. And then yesterday we pulled a Pyotr Kochetkov out of 50 gold for the Canes. Morgan Geekie, Kraken. Ilya Lyubushkin, Sabres. Nazem Kadri, All-Star Avs, now with the Flames. Oscar Lindblom, Sharks. Dylan Strome, Capitals. Kevin Fiala, Kings. Adam Pellick, All-Star for the Islanders. And our UD canvas is Ilya Samsonov for the Toronto Maple Leafs, going to Jonathan Downing. Be careful when touching UD canvas. They have very delicate edges, so just touch them with the greatest care so you don't end up mushing any edges. My biggest piece of advice about sleeving and top-loading cards is that UD canvas are particularly sensitive, so just be careful. Evgeny Kuznetsov, All-Star Capitals. Jonathan Huberdeau, All-Star Panthers, now a Calgary Flame. Calle Yarncroc, Leafs. David Perron, Red Wings. Johnny Gaudreau, Columbus Blue Jackets. Evan Rodriguez, Avalanche. Alex Goligoski, Wild. And our Young Guns and final card of this box, number 1, will be Marcus Bjork for the Columbus Blue Jackets for Robin Ann. And that is a wrap on box 1. Now we are doing 4 of these today, so we should see a good variety of inserts and should obviously most likely cover all of the base at some point. Some of you will have duplicates of a few of your base, but 4 boxes is a good number for us to get a pretty good sampling of what's coming out of these boxes. We do have another new release this week coming out, so it's a fun week of cards. Wednesday, June 14th, we are getting Upper Deck Ice. So we will have some types of new box breaks of those as well. Yet to be determined exactly what and when. But look for those to pop up later this week. Meanwhile, we will be doing, like I said, a pick your team next. Break 31 is open for spots now. I will announce stream date and time once we get close to filled, hoping to get that in this weekend at some point. And then we will probably also have a mystery break coming up at some point before ice comes out. Okay, another pack. I'm having a hard time telling where the banger is, but it's right here. This is a retro 0708 Mikko Rantanen for the Avs for Michelle Knudsen. Doesn't make it super easy to shuffle to the insert in this box, simply because a lot of the cards are just a retro version of other ones, so they all look kind of the same along the edge. Chad Ruedel, Penguins. Cam Talbot, All-Star Wild, now a Senator. Noel Acciari, Blues. Matthew Tkachuk, Panthers. Paul Stastny, Hurricanes. Ryan McDonough, Predators. And Curtis Lazar, Canucks, now Devils. Philip Gustafson, Minnesota Wild. Josh Manson, Avs. Jan Rutta, Penguins. Kyle Connor, All-Star Jets. Fabian Zetterlund, Devils, now Sharks. He was part of that Timo Meier blockbuster trade. Evgeny Svechnikov, Sharks. Jack Campbell, Oilers. And a Rookie Gems single black diamond, Elmer Soderblom for the Detroit Red Wings for Amanda Garlock on her third spot. So they are back with the black diamond inserts in this extended, just like the box from last year had them as well. Very sharp looking card for sure. I'm still kind of like caught up on the fact that we pulled that autograph Aiden Hill out of the last box. That was pretty nice and nice timing. And Tatiana, who has the Golden Knights today, is a Golden Knights fan. So it's just kind of harmonious, I suppose. All right, Nino Niederreiter, Predators, now Jets. Colin Miller, Stars. Patrick Nemeth, Coyotes. Yaroslav Halak, Rangers. Michael Matheson, Canadians. Roman Josi, All-Star Predators. Andrew Kopp, Red Wings. And a retro Matt Zuccarello for the Wild for Rhonda Rowicker on her second spot. Throwback to that 0708 upper deck design. And they're nice. They have a bronze seal in the name, large and in bronze. Pretty nice looking card. I have no complaints about the design of cards this time around. They did good. All right, Frank Vetrano, Ducks. Rasmus Dahlin, All-Star Sabres. Mark Stone, All-Star Knights. Colin Blackwell, Blackhawks. Cam Talbot, Senators. Ryan Strome, Ducks. Nazem Kadri, Avalanche. And finally, a throwback 0708 Young Guns card is going to be Dylan Gunther for Michelle Almani for the Coyotes. Again, mentioned earlier, Gunther cards are a good collect right now. Marcus Johansson, Capitals, now Wild. Morgan Geeky, Kraken. Ilya Labushkin, Sabres. Nazem Kadri, All-Star Avalanche, now with Calgary Flames. Johnny Gaudreau, All-Star Flames, now a Blue Jacket. Oscar Lindblom, Sharks. Dylan Strome, Capitals. And our Young Guns is Parker Wotherspoon for the New York Islanders. That will go to Levon Rubel. Okay, Sonny Milano, Capitals. Tony D'Angelo, Flyers. Eric Comrie, Sabres. Eric Holla, Devils. Jonathan Marchessault, Golden Knights, All-Star. Ilya Samsonov, Leafs. Steven Stamkos, All-Star for the Lightning. And a Blue Dazzler, Tyler Tucker for the St. Louis Blues for Michelle Backstrom. So I'm just over here in my own little universe opening cards and not having any chat to react to. Hopefully everyone's having a good time in the chat. Ladies, we have 2 breaks coming up today. Hopefully both are going off. One is a Pretty Shiny Things break with all of the shiny cards. Coming up at 5:30 and or when filled. We also have a mystery break in the ladies group tonight, scheduled for 7. Could potentially get moved into the regular After Dark spot at 8, just depending what happens with break 521. So 521, 522 both still have open spots. Ladies, for the ladies only group, come grab those spots. Jordan Martinook, Hurricanes. Timothy Liljegren, Maple Leafs. Zach Cassian, Coyotes. Nikita Zadorov, Flames. Mason Marchment, Stars. Philip Grubauer, Seattle Kraken. Josh Mahura, Panthers. And our Young Guns is a French Marcus Bjork. So he was the guy that we pulled at the end of the last box. And now is the French version of his Young Guns. So that is going to Robin Ann. You can see that they replace Young Guns with Jean-Luc, which technically I think we discovered that the literal translation of that is actually Young Wolves or Young Go-Getters would be like the slang interpretation. Marcus Bjork variant Francaise. Evgeny Kuznetsov, Capitals All-Star. Jonathan Huberdeau, Panthers All-Star, now with the Flames. Kelly Arncroc, Leafs. Kevin Fiala, Kings. Adam Pelech, Islanders All-Star. Johnny Gaudreau, Columbus Blue Jackets. Evan Rodriguez, Avalanche. We have a clear-cut acetate, another Columbus Blue Jacket. I have found that this team is real hot in these boxes. So Tim Burney, clear-cut acetate Young Guns for Robin Ann, who has CBJ. Always nice to hit a clear-cut Young Guns. Hopefully this guy becomes, you know, a sensation for Columbus. Columbus could use some fresh young talent for sure at this point. Okay, David Perron, Red Wings. Sam Gagne, Jets. David Krejci, Bruins, the checklist featuring Matthew Tkachuk and Nino Niederreiter again, that we saw earlier. Alex Goligoski, Wild. Maxim Comtois, Ducks. Eric Brandstrom, Ottawa Senators. And we have a NHL specialist, Jason Robertson insert. It's pretty cool. So these are purple and white instead of black and white, so they kind of have an interesting color scale on them. They don't pop out super often. This one's going to be Robo for Chad Lunchuk. Jason Robertson, NHL specialist. Sebastian Aho, All-Star Hurricanes. Oliver Wahlstrom, Islanders. Phil Kessel, Golden Knights, and the current NHL Iron Man consecutive game record holder. Colton Sissons, Predators. Niels Lundqvist, Stars. Pavel Zacha, Bruins. Alexi Protas, Capitals. Our UD canvas will be Dominic Kubalik for the Detroit Red Wings for Amanda Garlock on her third spot. Okay, Peter Mrazek, Blackhawks. Alimata, Red Wings. Ryan Carpenter, Rangers. Nick Foligno, Bruins. Nicholas Delorier, Flyers. Jonathan Huberdeau, Flames. Brendan Smith, Devils. And our Young Guns is Samuel Walker for the Minnesota Wild for Rhonda Rowicker on her second spot. Derek Ryan, Oilers. Connor McDavid, All-Star Oilers. Nick Suzuki, All-Star Canadians. David Gustafson, Jets. David Riddick, Jets. Thomas Grace, Blues. Matthias Samuelson, Sabres. And a retro Steven Stamkos for Tampa Bay Lightning is going to Chad Lunchuk on his second spot.
I'm going to put this so you can read your chat, because people are trying to chat and talk.
Okay. All right, PB's trying to set me up with a iPad off to my left-hand side so that I can see the chat through the iPad and be able to hopefully somehow interact with you guys. All right, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Kraken. Zach Aston Reese, Leafs. Troy Terry, All-Star Ducks. Joe Pavelski, All-Star Dallas Stars. Andrei Vasilevsky, All-Star Lightning. Travis Dermott, Canucks. Timo Meier, All-Star Sharks, now with the Devils. And we have a Matty Beniers round 1 draft card for the Seattle Kraken, going to Brittany Sneed. So this is about as good as these ones get. The two you're looking for out of this box are obviously Matty Beniers and Owen Power, both Calder finalists for Rookie of the Year.
Can you see? Is that out of the way enough for you to read that?
Yeah, I think so.
Or just bring it closer like this? Is that better?
Yeah, maybe. I still have to be able to reach those. Okay. Give it a try.
I told everybody they were just being whiny, but they didn't listen.
All sorts of people in here, though,
Yeah, I know.
on the YouTube channel.
There are-
John Arto is here. Wow.
know,
Hanging out with Michelle today, I
That's
think.
actually Michelle, yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. All right, John Marino, Devils. Nico Sturm, Sharks. Joe Valeno, Red Wings. Kirby Doc, Canadians. Trying to figure out what's going on in this pack. I think we have 2 bangers coming out. Ryan Lindgren, Rangers, Martin Jones, Seattle Kraken. We have a double banger pack. One is a die cut that I haven't seen yet. Okay, this is a numbered history class. That's fun. So this is a numbered die cut history class Lucas Reichel for the Blackhawks that is going to Rhonda Rowicker on her first spot. Up there at the top, you can see a 32 of 100. Not super easy to see, actually. 32 of 100 Lucas Reichel die cut history class. And then, of course, we have the Jake Sanderson round 1 draft card for the Senators for Jessica Velarde-Paxton. Okay, so yeah, now I can kind of see you guys' chat off to my left. This is definitely an interesting way of doing it. Maybe Facebook Live will start working before our ladies group breaks today. This is a little bit more complicated here. Okay.
Bless him.
Brittany said, have I gotten anything fun yet? Well, Brittany, you just got that Maddie Beniers round 1 draft card, so that's fun, I would say. Vitek Vanacek, Devils, Jake Gensel, All-Star Penguins, Josh Brown, Coyotes, Brock McGinn, Penguins, now Ducks, Freddie Anderson, All-Star Hurricanes. Vlad Nemesnikov, Lightning, now Jets, Mark Stahl, Florida Panthers, our UD Canvas's Philip Hronik for the Red Wings. Going to Amanda Garlock on her 3rd spot, got traded mid-season to the, I believe, the Vancouver Canucks is where Hronik went. Blessin, hi, how's it going? Blessin says, Lord, I've missed everything. I mean, not really. We're only in box 2 right now. You haven't missed everything. You've missed only a few things because it took us a while to get this going due to technical difficulties. It's Alexander Romanov, Islanders, Ben Hutton, Golden Knights, Tristan Jarry, All-Star Penguins, Alex DeBrincat, All-Star Blackhawks, now with the Ottawa Senators, Tom Wilson, All-Star Capitals, Victor Hedman, All-Star Lightning, Matt Murray, Leafs, and the middle of an Ovechkin puzzle. We'll be going to Callie Marie, who has the Capitals. So, Callie, you've got the middle of Ovi. Now you need the other 2 pieces on each side. Let's take a look at the back. You can see what it looks like in full. So there you go. 3 pieces together will look like that. Ovechkin, obviously a great guy to get here on these collector's choice puzzles. Okay, Vincent Trocheck, Rangers. Evgeny Dadonov, Canadians, now Stars. Cale Makar, All-Star Avalanche. Ville Husso, Red Wings. Dominic Kubalik, Red Wings. Axel Johnson, Fjallby, Jets. There's a former Capital. Anton Strawman, Bruins, and our Smooth Grooves acetate card is going to be the best player ever. You guys, he's the best. Just ask any ESPN commentator and they will tell you. It is Connor McDavid for Jana Escobedo on her 2nd spot. Smooth Grooves McDavid is a very nice pull. All right, Andreas Athanasiou, Blackhawks. Alex DeBrincat, Senators. Dmitry Kulikov, Ducks, now Penguins. Travis Sanheim, Flyers. Cody Ceci, Oilers. Derek Stepan, Hurricanes. Luke Cunnin, Sharks. And a history class, Jesper Bratt for the New Jersey Devils for Chris Lindsay on his 2nd spot. Jesper Bratt, New Jersey Devils. All right, so I definitely don't know who everybody's screen names are, and I apologize for that. And obviously, I missed the part of the chat where you guys probably all told each other who they were. Somebody in here just said they just saw a clear-cut All-Star McDavid. I assume, obviously, in another break. That's pretty cool. Nice pull for sure. Melissa, your YouTube screen name is not all that offensive. All right, Mackenzie Weegar, Flames. Thatcher Demko, All-Star Canucks. Steven Lorentz, Sharks. Eric Gustafson, Capitals. Mikey Anderson, Kings. Luke Glendening, Stars. Kirill Kaprizov, All-Star Wild, and a SPX Sky Blue die cut. Eric Sjogren for the Leafs for Jonathan Downing. Jonathan just said that was him who said that he saw the All-Star clear-cut McDavid. Very cool. So that is a nice one for you, Jonathan. Toronto Maple Leafs, Eric Sjogren. Jordan Eberle, Seattle Kraken. All-Star. Patrick Maroon, Lightning. Austin Matthews, All-Star Leafs. An extended series checklist, again, featuring Kadri and Gaudreau. Jack Hughes All-Star Devils, Casey Cizikas Islanders, Aiden Hill Golden Knights, and Young Guns Nikita Alexandrov for the St. Louis Blues for Michelle Backstrom. So the Blues show up pretty well in these boxes, as do the Columbus Blue Jackets. Those are two teams that people do often complain are somewhat dry in breaks. They're also usually at a discounted price in pick your team breaks, so we jokingly call them the bargain basement teams. Nothing against those teams, but I think sometimes it is a little clear that Upper Deck, you know, heavily puts some teams in some boxes, whereas not others. And those two definitely are a little on the light side at times. Nicholas Milosh, Flames, Adam Boqvist, Blue Jackets, Daniel Sprong, Kraken, Eric Stahl, Panthers. Max Domi, Blackhawks now Stars, Ben Chirot, Red Wings, Jimmy VC Rangers, and a UD Canvas Young Guns combo card is going to be James Hamlin for the Edmonton Oilers, which will be going to Jana Escobedo on her second spot. It's a nice card. I'm just a huge fan of UD Canvas. I decided about a couple weeks ago that aside from collecting Jonathan Marchessault, who is my main guy that I collect, I wanted to collect some type of series of cards rather than a person specifically. And so I have decided I'm going to collect UD Canvas because they are my favorite ones to look at. Jack Campbell, All-Star Leafs, now an Edmonton Oiler. Luke Shen, Canucks, Adrian Kempe, All-Star Kings, Trent Frederick, Bruins, Igor Chinikov, Columbus Blue Jackets, Tyler Mott, Senators, Ethan Bear, Canucks, and a triple diamond, Black Diamond, Leon Draisaitl for Jana Escobedo for the Oilers. Two good Oilers cards right in a row. Two more packs of box 2. All right, Gustav Forsling, Panthers, Zach Werenski, Columbus Blue Jackets All-Star, Andrew Cogliano, Avs, Brett Kulak, Oilers, Leon Draisaitl, Oilers All-Star, Brady Tkachuk, Senators All-Star, Patrice Bergeron, Bruins All-Star, and a UD Canvas, Robert Thomas for the Blues for Michelle Backstrom. See, they are not the No-Banger Blues in these boxes. And yes, that is the nickname the ladies group developed for the Blues. They call them the No-Banger Blues. Not always entirely accurate, but yeah, Robert Thomas, as in the hockey player, not the lead singer of Matchbox 20. Okay, Alexander Georgiev, Avalanche, Jacob Middleton, Wild. Such a crazy picture. Simon Benoit, Ducks, Derek Brassard, Senators, Zach Parise, Islanders, Darcy Kemper, Capitals, Claude Giroux, Flyers All-Star, now with the Ottawa Senators, and the final card of this box will be a Pontus Holmberg Young Guns for the Leafs for Jonathan Downing. I feel like there's a card in every box, in every series, where we're like, what the heck were they thinking with that picture? So in Series 1, it was Garnet Hathaway, like 100%. And I know you guys know what I'm talking about. And in this one, I would say it's the Middleton card. Like, the Toothless Wonder, Jacob Middleton, I feel like is the one where it kind of makes yourself like ask, what were they thinking with that photo? But I mean, you know, quintessential hockey player toothlessness is just, it is what it is. That said, still kind of an odd choice to make a card out of. But I digress. All right, so we're in box 3 right now. We're getting ready to be in box 3. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook today. It's just weird whenever you even just open the live section. Not even try to go live, but even when you just try to open the live section, it says you cannot go live right now. So I don't know if that's a Facebook glitch or what. I'm not in jail or anything. I'm not in Facebook jail, so it shouldn't be anything personal about my account. And actually, PB tried it from his phone as well, and it was saying the same thing, so we're not in jail together. Ladies, I am not sure that the Pretty Shiny Things break will be happening today. We had it postponed to 5:30, and there's still only about 12 spots gone, so it's still about 19 to fill. So unless we get some people interested in doing Pretty Shiny Things, that one might end up moving. All right, Sebastian Aho, Hurricanes All-Star, Oliver Wahlstrom, Islanders, Phil Kessel, Vegas Golden Knights, Niels Lundqvist, Stars, Pavel Zacha, Bruins, Alexi Protas, Capitals, Nicholas Delorier, Flyers, and our Young Guns Retro is going to be Arbor Checkai for the Montreal Canadiens for Laura Ground on her 3rd spot. So there's another one of those retro throwback to the 07-08 design Young Guns cards of Wi-Fi. That's his nickname, Wi-Fi. Alrighty. Vitek Vanacek, Devils. Jake Gensel, All-Star Penguins. Josh Brown, Coyotes. Freddie Anderson, Hurricanes All-Star. Vladislav Nemesnikov, Lightning, now Jets. Mark Stahl, Panthers. Fabian Zetterlund, Devils, now Sharks. And a retro Romagnosi Predators card. That one will go to Michelle Backstrom on her second spot. I feel like that's our first Predators banger of this break. Took us to the beginning of the second box to get to one. Okay, Philip Gustafson, Wild. Josh Manson, Avs. Jan Ruta, Penguins. Kyle Connor, All-Star Jets. Evgeny Svechnikov, Sharks. Jack Campbell, Oilers. Colin Blackwell, Blackhawks. Our Blue Dazzler will be Matt Barzal for the Islanders for Levon Rubel. So it's everybody up to this weekend. It's Friday. Hopefully you all are done with work right now. What are the big weekend plans? Tell me in the comments. I can actually read the comments now over here on my iPad. All right, Peter Mrazek, Blackhawks. Ali Mata, Red Wings. Ryan Carpenter, Rangers. Nick Foligno, Bruins. Jonathan Huberdeau, Flames. Brendan Smith, Devils. Antti Ranta, Hurricanes. And our Young Guns is Eetu Makanimi for the San Jose Sharks. Going to Laura Ground on her second spot. Eetu Makanimi. Interesting names. I hear PB downstairs telling the bird to stop. Frank Vetrano, Ducks. He's just down there peeping away. All right. Rasmus Dahlin, All-Star Sabres. Mark Stone, All-Star Golden Knights. Cam Talbot, Senators. Ryan Strome, Ducks. Nazem Kadri, Avalanche. Johnny Gaudreau, All-Star Flames. Now a Columbus Blue Jacket. And a French All-Star, Nick Suzuki. That's pretty nice. For Laura Ground for the Canadians on her third spot. Nick Suzuki, French All-Star. Michelle says they stayed another night up on their RV trip. Fun times. Brittany. Today was the last day of school for my county. About to relax all summer. So, Brittany, since I am not super aware of everybody's ages, are you a student and you're done for the summer? Or are you a teacher and you're done for the summer? I don't want to just assume. All right, Eric Goodbranson, Blue Jackets. Claude Giroux, Senators. Dakota Joshua, Canucks. Rasmus Sandin, Leafs. Nick Bugstad, Coyotes, now Oilers. Andre Burakovsky, Kraken. Justin Hull, Maple Leafs. And a black canvas Wayne Gretzky. Whoa, how about that? That's pretty sick pull. So these, they have shuffled in some Legends canvas into these sets. As you all know, the black canvas are the more rare pulls. This is Gretzky as a Ranger. So that one will be going to Jana Escobedo on her first spot. I would say that's a pretty big hit. Black canvas, Wayne Gretzky. Very nice. Okay, Brittany said I'm a teacher. Okay, I mean, like I said, I didn't want to assume. I didn't want to be like, oh, are you a teacher? And you're like, I'm 17. Like, not that old, lady. But now we can all just be in here and be old together, Brittany. So there you go. I'm also old, and I also used to be a teacher. All right, Nicholas Milosh, Flames. Adam Boakfist, Blue Jackets. Daniel Sprong, Kraken. What do you teach, Brittany? What subject and what age? Eric Stahl, Panthers. Ben Sherratt, Red Wings. Jimmy VC, Rangers. Trent Frederick. Frent Tredrick is his new name for me. Boston Bruins. And we have a retro Artemi Panarin for the Rangers for Jana Escobedo on her first spot. What blessing would I do? I was trying to just make sure that I wasn't like guessing someone's age wrong is all I'm saying. This is why you guys should never have put the chat next to me. Because now you just have to endure my silliness. Why do you look so serious, Marcus Johansson? I mean, all right, Capitals. Marcus Johansson now with the Wild. Did a brief stint as a Seattle Kraken as well. Morgan Geekie, Kraken. Ilya Lyubushkin, Sabres. Nazem Kadri, All-Star Avs. Now a Flame. Oscar Lindblom, Sharks. Dylan Strome, Capitals. Kevin Fiala, LA Kings. And a round one draft, Dylan Holloway for the Oilers for Jana on her second spot. Okay, Brittany says I just turned 29. Okay, so see, you are still very youthful. You're not even 30 yet. Best compliment I've gotten all week. Special education teacher with kindergarten through 5th. Nice. Very nice. Okay, we have got Brent Burns. And what I like about that is he's finally in his updated uniform. So we've got a Brent Burns Hurricanes card after looking at Sharks ones all year long. Sean Monahan, Canadians. Ilya Mikheyev, Canucks. Mason Shaw, or Shawzy for the Wild. John Gibson, All-Star Ducks. Yusei Saros, All-Star Predators. Andre Palat, Lightning. And we have got a UD Exclusives, Josh Brown for the Coyotes. 99 of 100. Second to last one that they made. For Michelle Almani for the Arizona Coyotes. Okay, so Brittany is now off school as a teacher and ready to relax for the summer. Michelle and John are still camping. I call it camping, even though it's not really camping, it's RVing. What's everybody else doing? Why so quiet? All right, Evgeny Kuznetsov, All-Star Capitals. Jonathan Huberdeau, All-Star Panthers, now with the Flames. Kelly Yarncroc, Leafs. Adam Pelech, All-Star Islanders. Johnny Gaudreau, Blue Jackets. Evan Rodriguez, Avalanche. Alex Goligoski, Wild. And our UD canvas is Vincent Trocheck for the New York Rangers for Jana Escobedo on her first spot. Rangers suddenly heating up this box. Started with the Wayne Gretzky canvas. Then she pulls this canvas and also that Artemi Panarin card. Oh, look, a Ranger. David Perron, Red Wings. Sam Gagner, Jets. David Krejci, Bruins. Another checklist featuring Kachuk and Niederreiter. Maxim Comtois, Ducks. Eric Brandstrom, Senators. Colton Sissons, Predators. And we have got a single Black Diamond rookie gems, Marco Rossi for the Minnesota Wild, which will be going to Rhonda Rowicker on her second spot. Blesson says I'm stuffing my face with pizza. I'd like to be doing that right now as well, actually. Sounds good. We did it last night. We had pizza for the game last night during adventures in babysitting. Vitaly Kravtsov, Rangers, now Canucks, which I survived somehow miraculously, by the way. Justin Schultz, Kraken. Justin Braun, Flyers. Chris Kreider, All-Star Rangers. Troy Stetcher, Coyotes, now Flames. Sam Steele, Wild. Logan O'Connor, Avalanche. Another UD canvas. It's going to be Sonny Milano for the Washington Capitals for Callie Marie on her first spot. Kids are funny. I mean, so I'm babysitting, and they're just cracking me up. Like, I told them we were getting pizza last night for the game. And so I get home from picking up the littles from school, and I said, all right, you know, we're going to have pizza and watch the game. And the 11-year-old was like, oh, can we order from that place where, like, you can pick all the toppings? And I'm like, that's every pizza place. Like, what are you talking about? Every pizza place you can choose the toppings. Like, I just don't know how to communicate with kids. I'm like, I already ordered pizza. It's already on the way here. I'm like, we're getting Papa John's. That's just what we're getting. It's already on its way. And she's like, aw. And I'm like, I don't understand though. Like, not only that, but Mom told me that they eat plain cheese pizza anyway. So, like, what does she mean, the place where you can choose all the toppings? You eat cheese. Anyway, I just thought that was funny. Ryan Murray, Oilers. Calvin DeHaan, Hurricanes. Jason Zucker, Penguins. Gabe Velarde, Kings. You guys can tell I'm obviously around kids, never. Jeff Petrie, Penguins. Jordan Kyrou, All-Star Blues. John Klingberg, Ducks, now Wild. And a round one draft, Simon Holmstrom for the New York Islanders. Goes to Lavon Rubel. Melissa says, I'm just being my normal angel self. How did I just now see that remark? I'll tell you why, because I saw the word pizza in the comments, and that's what I naturally gravitated to. And then after that, I noticed Melissa's comment. Just in case you wonder where you are priority-wise, it's always going to be like pizza and then anything else. All right, Gustav Forsling, Panthers. Zach Werenski, Blue Jackets, All-Star. Andrew Cogliano, Avalanche. Alexander Georgiev, Avs. Brady Kachuk, All-Star Senators. Patrice Bergeron, All-Star Bruins. Zach Parise, Islanders. And a retro Victor Olofsson for the Buffalo Sabres for Doyle Raines on his second spot. So that's the first Sabre we've had this break and the first chance I've had to say Doyle's name. So Doyle is new to us today. So welcome to our break group, Doyle. Hopefully you found the YouTube stream okay, since this is not standard practice. We normally stream right there in the group. Just having some technical difficulties today, but welcome to the group, Doyle. Okay. Jacob Middleton with that pose again. Wild. Simon Benoit Ducks. Derek Brassard Senators. Darcy Kemper Capitals. Claude Giroux, All-Star for the Flyers, now with the Senators. Yaroslav Halak Rangers. We have 2 bangers in this pack. We have got a Black Diamond Dominance Gold for the New York Rangers of Braden Schneider for Jana Escobedo on her first spot. Will be numbered 333 of 1,000, Braden Schneider. And then our Young Guns is a Red Wing. It's Jonathan Berggren for the Detroit Red Wings for Amanda Garlock on her 3rd spot. Oh gosh, Hannah said I got Chinese food 30 miles away and got home and the order was wrong. Oh man, I would be not happy. I'd be super not happy, actually. Sorry, that's not fun. Was it at least something that was able to be eaten, or was it like so wrong that it was like, there was no way you were eating that? Just curious what you do, because for me, I'm not going back another 30 miles, so I guess you probably had to live with it. Jack Campbell All-Star Leafs, now with the Oilers. Luke Shen Canucks. Adrian Kempe Kings All-Star. Igor Chinnikov Blue Jackets. Tyler Mott Senators. Ethan Bear Canucks. Paul Stastny Hurricanes. And the right side of a Matt Boldy puzzle for Rhonda Rowe Wicker. How do I know this? I just happened to open so many cards that I now have these players' numbers memorized. So Matt Boldy for Rhonda Rowe Wicker. And yeah, it's going to be the far right side of the puzzle, as you can see on the back. Buffalo Barb is here. I love the fact that you literally made a YouTube name, Buffalo Barb. You guys are the best. You guys take your nicknames very seriously, and I am here for it. All right, Chad Verweedle, Penguins, Cam Talbot, Wild All-Star, now a Senator. Noel Achari, Blues, Matthew Tkachuk, Panthers, Ryan McDonough, Predators, Curtis Lazar, Canucks, now Devils. Kirby Doc, Canadians. Our Smooth Grooves is Maddie Beniers. So Brittany Sneed said earlier, did I get anything good? Yeah, you've gotten all sorts of good Beniers cards so far. This, I think, is actually the second one. Smooth Grooves, Acetate, Maddie Beniers for the Seattle Kraken. Buffalo Barb. I love it. Okay, Hannah said she could eat the food. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That's not fun. At least it was edible. But yeah, it's not, when you order something specific and then you don't get it, that's so disappointing. Okay, Nino Niederreiter, Predators, now Jets. Colin Miller, Stars. Patrick Nemeth, Coyotes. Michael Matheson, Canadians. Roman Josi, All-Star Predators. Andrew Kopp, Red Wings. Jonathan Marchessault, Vegas Golden Knights, All-Star. And a History Class Artemi Panarin for Jana Escobedo. I'm telling you, some boxes just have a theme. The theme of this box is definitely the New York Rangers, it seems. Artemi Panarin History Class. John Marino, Devils. Nico Sturm, Sharks. Joe Veleno, Red Wings. Ryan Lindgren, Rangers. Martin Jones, Seattle Kraken. Travis Sanheim, Flyers. Cody Ceci, Oilers. And a round 1 draft, Kent Johnson for the Blue Jackets for Robin Ann. So, like, the reality is starting to set in that roughly a week from now, technically 10 days, I guess, since the last potential Stanley Cup game could be on June 19th, that in 10 days, like, hockey will be done for the season. 10 days or less, basically. And, like, that reality is sinking in. I'm so glad there's so many new release Upper Deck products coming out over the summer, because otherwise it's like, ugh. I don't like those off-season months. They are not fun. But we're here, and we're going to have fun together all summer instead, so that's cool. We didn't start the card break groups until the ladies group started September 2nd, right before Labor Day, and this one started on my birthday, March 30th. So yeah, so like we've never actually had them in the off-season before, and now I'm super thankful that we do. Yeah, Jonathan says we still have the draft. True, we have the draft and the NHL awards coming up, so at least that gives us something exciting. And also then they'll put out the new schedules for next season, usually first week of July too. So, I mean, yeah, lots to look forward to, but card breaks for sure. Sonny Milano, Capitals, lots of new Upper Deck coming out over the next 6 weeks. Tony D'Angelo, Flyers. Eric Comrie, Sabres. Eric Holla, Devils. Ilya Samsonov, Leafs. Steven Stamkos, Lightning All-Star. Nikita Zadorov, Flames. And we have another SPX Sky Blue die cut. It's going to be Lucas Reichel for the Blackhawks for Rhonda Rowicker on her first spot. Melissa says, Artemi Panarin, now all I think when I hear his name is the Name the Player game. My daughter's saying he's Spicoli with brown hair. Yep, true. Now, all I see when I see Mark Stone now is someone saying that he's Lord Farquaad. Is that his name? Lord Farquaad from Shrek. I'm like, he is now forever ruined for me. All right, Jordan Martinook, Hurricanes. Timothy Liljegren, Leafs. Zach Cassian, Coyotes. Mason Marchment, Stars. Philip Grubauer, Seattle Kraken. Josh Mahura, Panthers. Andrei Vasilevsky, Lightning All-Star. And a UD Canvas. It's going to be a Legends. Dennis Potvin. UD Canvas, Dennis Potvin for the New York Islanders. Goes to Levon Rubel. I'm loving this card because obviously this was after they won the cup. Cup's right there in the background. Pretty sick card for Levon. UD Canvas Legends. So you know that they're Legends when they put the red banner across the bottom. Unless, of course, the Gretzky one we pulled was black, so all of it was black. No red border, but clearly Gretzky is not currently playing. All right, Oliver Bjorkstrand, Kraken. Zach Aston Reese, Maple Leafs. Troy Terry, All-Star Ducks. Joe Pavelski, All-Star Dallas Stars. Travis Dermott, Canucks. Timo Meyer, All-Star Sharks, now a New Jersey Devil. Brock McGinn, Penguins, now Ducks. And Pontus Holmberg is the Young Guns, who I believe we already pulled one of earlier, so I think Jonathan Downing now has 2 Pontus Holmbergs. Whether that is a good thing or not, I'm not entirely sure. Don't know a whole lot about this guy just yet. Andreas Athanasiou, Blackhawks. Alex DeBrincat, Senators. Dmitry Kulikov, Ducks, now Penguins. Mackenzie Weegar, Flames. Derek Stepan, Hurricanes. Luke Cunnin, Sharks. Mikey Anderson, Kings. It's another UD Canvas underneath. This one's going to be Evan Rodriguez for the Colorado Avalanche. Going to Michelle Knudsen. So Rodriguez was a Penguin. Got moved in the postseason, if I recall correctly, because he didn't win the cup with the Avs. But he got moved there. Yeah, this top loader is... Okay, I thought the top loader was being weird, but it's just me. He's a great player, by the way, Rodriguez. Good pickup for the Avs. Thatcher Demko, All-Star Canucks. Steven Lorentz, Sharks. Eric Gustafson, Capitals. Why can I suddenly not say names? Luke Glendening, Stars. Kirill Kaprizov, All-Star Wild. Brett Kulak, Oilers. Leandre Seidel, All-Star Oilers. And our final card of this box is a triple Black Diamond Sidney Crosby for Desiree St. Germain. For the Pens. I mean, does it get much better than pulling any type of Sidney Crosby card? I think not. One of the top 5 collectible guys as far as current players who are active in the NHL go. Others, in case you were wondering, well, you know, you got to think Cole Caulfield's got to be eking his way up there right now, but for the most part, it's obviously McDavid, Crosby, Austin Matthews. Cale Makar is pretty high up there, actually. Kaprizov. But yeah, I mean, other honorable mentions would be Jason Robertson, Cole Caulfield. I still feel like I'm forgetting a big name right now, but... All right, last box. Box number 4, Extended Series. Yeah, this has been a pretty fun break, yeah, but we are going to be done doing the 4-box breaks of these for the moment. We will start to go ahead and mix them into mixers. So like I said, I have opened break 31. It is a pick your team mixer. And you will see that there is one of these boxes on there. So you'll get to still continue seeing them. That break also has Artifacts, SP Authentic, Game Used, Synergy. What else? Trilogy. And Allure, I think. All right, Noel Achari, Blues. Matthew Tkachuk, Panthers. John Marino, Devils. Curtis Lazar, Canucks, now Devils. Kirby Doc, Canadians. Ryan Lindgren, Rangers. Martin Jones, Seattle Kraken. And a Retro Barkov for the Panthers for Chris Lindsay. So yeah, last night's game, I mean, as a VGK fan, it was pretty disappointing, obviously. Especially to hold them off for so long and to be down to pretty much the last 2 minutes. You're like waiting for them to empty net so we can just grab one and throw it in the empty netter. And instead, they score with 2 minutes left and then take it to overtime and then they score again. So that actually was a real not fun time. Eric Comrie Sabres, I was going to use Melissa's favorite Boston expression to describe it. And then I was like, we're in the family group. All right, Eric Holla, Devils. You know what I'm going to say, though. Jordan Martinook, Hurricanes. Timothy Liljegren, Leafs. Nikita Zadorov, Flames. Mason Marchment, Stars. Philip Grubauer, Seattle Kraken. And our young guns is Oscar Olsson for the Colorado Avalanche for Michelle Knudsen. Yep, Melissa, I know you do. Not fun. But anyway, I mean, to be fair, you can all lapse into your Letterkenny voice at this point. To be fair, we at least get to come back home and play a game, and I'm never upset about that. So if it's my chance to potentially see us win the cup on our home ice, I'm all for it. We can lose one. I'm all right with it. Nico Sturm, Sharks. Joe Veleno, Red Wings. Andreas Athanasiou, Blackhawks. Alex DeBrincat, Senators. Travis Sanheim, Flyers. Cody Ceci, Oilers. Derek Stepan, Hurricanes. And a blue dazzler of Jonathan Berggren. I find it interesting that his name is Jonathan. Not Jonathan, Jonathan. Interesting. Amanda Garlock has the Red Wings. She is getting Berggren, blue dazzler. Dmitry Kulikov, Ducks now Penguins. Mackenzie Weegar, Flames. Thatcher Demko, All-Star Canucks. Luke Cunnin, Sharks. Mikey Anderson, Kings. Luke Glendening, Stars. Kirill Kaprizov, All-Star Wild. And a round one draft card of Jake Sanderson for the Senators for Jessica Velarde-Paxton. Zach Cassian, Coyotes. Oliver Bjorkstrand, Kraken. Zach Aston Reese, Leafs. Josh Mahura, Panthers. Andre Vasilevsky, All-Star Lightning. Travis Dermott, Canucks. Timo Meyer, All-Star Sharks, now a New Jersey Devil. And we have a silver holographics. Lucas Reichel for the Blackhawks for Rhonda Rowicker on her first spot. And I do love the nice shiny finish of these that they did this year. It's a smooth, like, shine rather than the 3D bubbles and all the complicated backgrounds. It's just a very simplistic and stunning looking card. Okay, we have Troy Terry, All-Star Ducks. Joe Pavelski, Dallas Stars All-Star. Vitek Vanacek, Devils. Jake Gensel, All-Star Penguins. Brock McGinn, Penguins, now Ducks. Freddie Anderson, Hurricanes All-Star. Vladislav Nemesnikov, Lightning, now Jets. And a Black Diamond Dominance for the Leafs, going to Jonathan Downing. I'm just trying to see who it is. They don't make them super easy to read. It's Tavares, John Tavares. Black Diamond Dominance for Jonathan, and it will be numbered on the back. 15 of 1,000. Those are nice looking cards as well. Steven Lorentz, Sharks. Eric Gustafson, Capitals. Gustav Forsling, Panthers. Zach Werenski, All-Star Blue Jackets. Brett Kulak, Oilers. Leon Draisaitl, All-Star Oilers. Brady Tkachuk, All-Star Senators. And round one draft, Caden Gooley for the Canadians for Laura Ground on her third spot. It's funny, by the way, because now that I have the iPad set up next to me, I'm seeing the stream on about a 10 to 15 second delay from what I'm actually doing right now. So that's really weird. Like, as I'm shuffling to the front of this pack to get ready, I'm still seeing myself put Caden Gooley in a sleeve right now. So weird. Josh Brown, Coyotes. Philip Gustafson, Wild. Josh Manson, Avs. Mark Stahl, Panthers. Fabian Zetterlund, Devils, now Sharks. Evgeny Svechnikov, Sharks. Jack Campbell, Oilers. And a UD Canvas, Kevin Fiala for the LA Kings for Laura Ground on her first spot. So there's definitely like a severe delay between what I'm actually doing and what I'm seeing on the screen. It's like when we watch the games together while we're streaming, and you guys are always typing goal in the chat, and then I turn around because it hasn't happened on my TV yet. That's always fun. Andrew Cogliano, Avs. Alexander Georgiev, Avalanche. Jacob Middleton, Wild. Patrice Bergeron, All-Star Bruins. Zach Parise, Islanders. Darcy Kemper, Capitals. Claude Giroux, All-Star Flyers, now an Ottawa Senator. And our UD Canvas is Phil Kessel for the Vegas Golden Knights for Tatiana on her second spot. Love it. Also, this picture, I mean, we know this picture was taken this season because this is Kessel's first season, but this picture was taken of him throwing one of those poker chip pillows into the crowd, which I find very funny. So instead of doing the sticks now during 3-star, like they used to skate out and hand out their sticks to fans in the crowd, now they toss these goofy poker chip looking pillows into the crowd. I'm like, I mean, those are cute, I guess, but like, why wouldn't you just do the sticks? Everybody wants to get a good hockey stick, right? Okay, Simon Benoit Ducks, Derek Brassard Senators, Nino Niederreiter Predators, now Jets, Colin Miller Stars, Yaroslav Halak Rangers, Michael Matheson Canadians, Roman Josi Predators All-Star, and a double diamond rookie gem, Brant Clark for the Kings for Laura Ground on her first spot. Yeah, Melissa says I'd prefer the hockey stick. I think every fan would prefer the hockey stick. The pillows are just goofy. I mean, some kids, when they catch them, I guess seem kind of happy to get them, but for the most part, like, nah. All right, Nick Suzuki, All-Star Canadians. David Gustafson, Jets. Alexander Romanov, Islanders. Ben Hutton, Golden Knights. Tom Wilson, All-Star Capitals. Victor Hedman, All-Star Lightning. Matt Murray, Leafs. And we have a retro Charlie Coyle for the Bruins for Doyle Raines on his first spot. This is also the first time I've mentioned a Bruin in this break. They have been real quiet. Charlie Coyle, retro 0708 design. Yeah, Michelle, exactly. The Eichel stick that John won. That is pretty cool. All right, Patrick Nemeth Coyotes, Sonny Milano Capitals, Tony D'Angelo Flyers, Andrew Kopp Red Wings, Jonathan Marchessault Vegas Golden Knights All-Star, Ilya Samsonov Leafs, Steven Stamkos Lightning All-Star, and we have got a throwback Young Guns Kent Johnson for the Columbus Blue Jackets for Robin Ann. Another 0708 design that they put into these boxes. So after doing some high-level math in my head the other day, it occurred to me that that's basically what they do, is that they just throw back to designs from 15 years before the box was made, because last year's extended had cards from the 06-07 season. The year before that had the ones from the 05-06 season, which would have been Crosby and Ovechkin's year, rookie year. So that's basically what they're doing. They're just taking 15-year-ago designs and throwing back into the extended series, which is kind of fun. Ollie Mata, Red Wings, long before I collected cards. Crane Carpenter, Rangers, Nick Foligno, Bruins, Eric Goodbranson, Columbus Blue Jackets, Antti Ranta, Hurricanes, Rasmus Sandin, Leafs, Nick Bugstad, Coyotes, now Oilers, and another retro. It's going to Michelle Almani. It's Shane Gostisbehere, but I can't not say it. I can't not say it. Shane Gots to be here. That's how we pronounce his name. Shane Gots to be here. Yeah, so anyway, he's a Hurricane now, by the way, Shane Gostisbehere. And I think that they're hoping, fans at least, sound like they're really hoping to keep him. And it sounds like he might be wanting to stay there. So maybe the Hurricanes and Shane Gostisbehere end up working out a deal. Jan Ruta, Penguins. Kyle Connor, All-Star Jets. Frank Vetrano, Ducks. Rasmus Dahlin, All-Star Sabres. Colin Blackwell, Blackhawks. Cam Talbot, Senators. Ryan Strome, Ducks, and our Young Guns is Callahan Burke for the Avalanche for Michelle Knudsen. Don't know a whole lot about him yet, unfortunately. Yes, Arizona has been good to Michelle this break. I'm telling you, the more 22-23 boxes that come out, the more you guys will see that the Coyotes are not a bad team to get in breaks. There's all sorts of little gems in here for Arizona. Okay, we actually had 2 bangers in this pack, so my fault for accidentally shuffling to this one. But this is a round 1 draft, Samuel Poulin for the Penguins for Desiree St. Germain. Tristan Jarry, All-Star Penguins. Vincent Trocheck, Rangers. Evgeny Didanov, Canadians, now Stars. Dominic Kubalik, Red Wings. Dominic Kubalik, Red Wings. This happened yesterday. 2 of him in the same pack. Exact guy. Double the Dominic Kubalik. Axel Johnson, Fjallby Jets, and our Young Guns is a high gloss. Whoa, you guys. I did not expect that. All right, 10 of this card ever made. That's a pretty sick pull for Jonathan Downing. Hey, Jonathan, good day to have the Leafs. This is a 2 of 10 UD high gloss Young Guns. I got to be honest with you. Of all the cards that I've opened, I've pulled several UD High Gloss before. I don't think I've ever pulled a High Gloss Young Guns. That's slick. This is a name I love to try to say. This is Semyon Durarguchintsev. Say that fast. Semyon Durarguchintsev for the Leafs for Jonathan Downing. Sick pull. 2 of 10. UD High Gloss Young Guns. Wowzers. We'll take it. Any card they only ever made 10 of is going to be pretty tremendously valuable. Cale Makar, All-Star Avalanche, Ville Husso, Red Wings. Jordan Eberle, All-Star for the Seattle Kraken, their first ever All-Star. Anton Strawman, Bruins, Extended Series Checklist of Kadri and Gaudreau. Jack Hughes, Devils All-Star. Casey Cizikas, Islanders, and a history class, Alexander Georgiev for the Avalanche for Michelle Knudsen. Traded to... I shouldn't say traded. He joined the Avalanche. He may have been a UFA, I'm not sure. Came to the Avalanche in the offseason from the New York Rangers. So he used to be in a goalie tandem with Igor Shesterkin in New York. Came to the Avalanche this season, had a pretty good year. I mean, they made playoffs again. They did lose in the playoffs to the Kraken, which I think surprised a lot of people, myself included. As a pretty big Kraken fan, I was obviously happy. But I like the Avs too, so... it's difficult to like multiple teams, actually. Claude Giroux, Senators. Dakota Joshua, Canucks. Brent Burns, Hurricanes. Andre Burakovsky, Kraken. Justin Hall, Maple Leafs. John Gibson, All-Star Ducks. Yusei Saros, All-Star Predators. And we have got the right side of a Sidney Crosby puzzle for Desiree St. Germain for the Penguins. So this is the third card in the 3-card series. These are called Collector's Choice Commemorative, featuring Sidney Crosby. Now you just need the other 2 pieces, Desiree. Sean Monahan, Canadiens. Ilya Mikheyev, Canucks. Mason Shaw, Wild. Vitaly Kravtsov, New York Rangers, now Canucks. Andre Palat, Lightning. Chris Kreider, All-Star Rangers. Troy Stetcher, Coyotes, now Flames. And our Smooth Grooves will be Kent Johnson. This is an acetate card. They're very slick in design. Robin Ann has CBJ. She gets Kent Johnson Smooth Grooves. Okay, Patrick Maroon, Lightning. Austin Matthews, All-Star Leafs. Nicholas Milosh, Flames. Adam Boqvist, Blue Jackets. Aiden Hill, Vegas Golden Knights. Max Domi, Blackhawks, now Stars. Ben Chirot, Detroit Red Wings. And a Sky Blue SPX die cut for the Flyers, who I also feel like I have not said. Hannah Payne Sires has the Flyers. Oh my gosh, it's a new poem that I can enjoy. Hannah Payne Sires has the Flyers. This is going to be Noah Cates, rookie SPX die cut for Philadelphia. Sorry for those whose teams have been so dry. If you are new or newish to the group, don't forget that if for some reason your team has been incredibly quiet to you, we will include what you guys have named fondly pity packs when we send your cards so that you at least have something to open as a consolation for your team being in absentia. All right, Justin Schultz, Kraken. In other words, we don't ever let you go with no cards at all, or just like a couple base cards. If you don't have at least a banger or 2, we'll hook you up. Justin Braun, Flyers. Ryan Murray, Oilers. Sam Steele, Wild. Logan O'Connor, Avalanche. Jeff Petrie, Penguins. Jordan Kyrou, All-Star Blues. And our Young Guns is a Flyer for Hannah Payne Sires. It is Samuel Urson. Samuel Urson, Young Guns rookie for Hannah Payne Sires for the Flyers. Very pleasing to my ears. All right, we have 4 more packs. Daniel Sprong, Seattle Kraken. We have got Eric Stahl, Panthers. Jack Campbell, All-Star Leafs, now with the Edmonton Oilers. Jimmy Vesey, New York Rangers. Trent Frederick, Bruins. Igor Chinakhov, Columbus Blue Jackets. Tyler Mott, Senators. And our UD canvas is going to be Kevin Hayes for the Flyers. That's funny. So 3 packs in a row. The insert goes to Hannah Payne Sires for the Flyers. This one's Kevin Hayes, obviously on Hockey Fights Cancer Night, as he is wearing the beanie and has the special warm-up jersey behind him. Kevin Hayes, UD Canvas. Next up, Calvin DeHaan, Hurricanes. Jason Zucker, Pittsburgh Penguins. Gabe Velarde, LA Kings. Scott Wedgwood for the Dallas Stars. John Klingberg, Ducks Now Wild. Dylan Larkin, All-Star Red Wings. Alex Pietrangelo, All-Star Vegas Golden Knights. And another UD canvas. This one's going to be Aaron Ekblad for the Florida Panthers. Let's get him in a sleeve. Obviously, he is one of the 2 remaining teams left in playoffs, so it's a nice card for Chris Lindsay, Aaron Ekblad, Florida Panthers. 2 more packs. Okay, Clayton Keller, All-Star Coyotes. Derek Ryan, Oilers. Connor McDavid, All-Star Oilers. David Riddick, Jets. Thomas Grace, Blues. Matthias Samuelsson, Sabres. Alex DeBrincat, All-Star Blackhawks, now in Ottawa Senator. And a single Black Diamond, Jordan Kyrou, Blues, for Michelle Backstrom. The Blues have been more banging this break than the Bruins, let's put it that way. That almost never happens. Bruins are usually pretty hot. Today it's been... Who would we say the hottest team today has been? I feel like we've pulled... Man, I don't know. It's a good question, actually. All right, Luke Shen, Canucks. Adrian Kempe, All-Star Kings. Chad Ruedel, Penguins. Cam Talbot, All-Star Minnesota Wild, now an Ottawa Senator. Ethan Bear, Vancouver Canucks. Paul Stastny for the Carolina Hurricanes. Ryan McDonough, Nashville Predators. And our last card will be a Young Guns Nick Sisek for the San Jose Sharks, going to lower ground on her 2nd spot. Nick Sisek, Young Guns for the Sharks. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all I've got. So a couple quick announcements. Like I said earlier, break number 31 for this group is now also open for spots. Now that we've concluded this break, it is a pick your team. Price varies by team. The price ranges are between $30 and $50 per team, just depending who you pick. So that one is open, and we will announce a stream date and time on that one as soon as it gets closer to being filled. So as I see that fill up, we will go ahead and announce when we're going to do that. Hopefully get that one in over the weekend. Ladies, it's looking right now like we might, our next break might be the mystery break if we can get it filled. It still has a little less than half the spots left, and it's scheduled for 7. So we can probably count on that one happening, but the Pretty Shiny Things one is for some reason just not filling at the moment. So that one very well may get delayed until tomorrow. So if you're interested in either of those breaks, don't wait. Come get your spots now. So that we can figure out when we're going to get these streamed, and then stay tuned to the Facebook group and to the break announcement posts for updates on stream times in case we have to change anything. But that's what we have got going on. Thank you for being here today. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Hopefully everybody had a great time, and I will see you guys on the next one. Have a great weekend.